All right, in this video, I'm getting ready to ship this rail car down, and want to talk about one. There's Troy just doing a little bit of paint touch up when we scratched the bridge. But whenever we cut these, this was a 90-foot long rail car, and you can see this is the transition area where it gets like, this is like 31 inches deep. Then they would transition down to about 14 inches over on this side. Actually, I think we have some of the drop pieces sitting over there. So those are the drop sections. You can see how it's still over on that side, how it does get a little bit wider. So whenever we're doing this, we want to build. This is something we built here. We can either build it for you, or if you wanted to build it yourself, this is just to help adapt this to your abutment, because you don't want that originally, you know, without this piece here, you would just have this plate here coming straight out, right? And that's also, well, those end plates are something that we add on as well, just to retain soil. But whenever you set this on your concrete abutment, you want this to be flat. So we do build these, and generally the default is we kind of want this at the same elevation as that, right? So we'll put a level on there. We'll come out, and then we'll build this to match that elevation. Okay. But if you wanted to, we could make this a little bit higher, this bottom plate a little bit higher. But this is kind of what it looks like here. Just and we typically use all 1/2-inch steel for everything to build up that box. So if you're putting your abutment in a transition area on these 60s or 90s or 54s, right, that we're cutting down, this is kind of what you want to build. We can either do it for you before we ship it out, or you can just do it yourself after you get it. Nothing terribly fancy, but it's definitely something you need. And then this would sit on the once this gets to your site, this would actually sit directly on your bearing plates, or the bearing plates that we send out. This would be the BKCS bearing plate, and it'll have, it'll stick out. This is, I believe, 24 inches wide, where our plates are 36 inches wide, so it sticks out another 6 inches on each side. It has these slots that come inside here, so you would just well, I have other videos talks about how you do the bearing plate, but this goes on the bearing plate, and you just weld this to the bearing plate, and off you go. That way it's a nice solid connection. That's it. That's my tip. Thank you.